Hello everybody, how's it going? We're playing Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10 today. This is an old game on PS2. If you're watching on Twitch right now, how you doing? But I'm gonna be recording this and uploading this to YouTube later. So if you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting my channel. I'm trying to put a little bit more things up on YouTube, but it's slow going as I learn to edit. But anyway, vanilla Coke. The least tasting medicine Coke. So yeah, what the hell is this game? If you don't already know, it's an old PS2 game. I don't remember what year it came out, to be honest. Does it say on the title screen? 2004, 2005. So it's about 15 years old now. God damn. I was like 14, 15 when I first played this, yeah. Maybe 16, I don't know. I bought it at Fry's, Fry's Electronics, which does it still exist? It's just a huge electronics superstore, but they had a huge section of video games and a lot of them were imported, which was really fun. And so I just randomly found this one day, and I knew it was Dynasty Warriors inspired, but I had never heard of this series before. So I bought it, and then as I was playing through it, I recognized a lot of the features of it, and I realized that I had been playing this since like I was 7 or 8, playing on the old NES games. I just never knew the name of it. I was too young to like read long names like this and remember what Romance of the Three Kingdoms meant. So yeah, after playing this as a little bit older kid, I remembered a lot of this from NES days and Super Nintendo and stuff. So anyway, let's get right into it. It's a turn-based game, so you play a general. You can also custom make one, which I think I'm gonna do. Or you can do the personality test. Let's just take the personality test for fun and see who we get. Okay, barmaid. Oh, are you having trouble choosing a main character? Yes, I am. If you let me ask a few questions about yourself, I'll pick the perfect character for you. What do you think about dueling? It's battle's greatest glory. Is it important to discipline your body? It's very important. What is needed to win a debate? Intellect and tact. What do you do when confronted by a difficult problem? Tackle it head on. Let somebody else deal with it. God, you just said to... I'll let somebody else deal with it. Do you keep your promises with friends? If I remember to. Absolutely no remember what. If I remember to. What do you think about people who are only concerned with themselves? They're cold-hearted fools. They have their priorities straight. Yeah, let's just say their priorities are straight. Do those around you recognize your ability? No. How would you react if somebody were speaking ill of you? Confront them directly. Speak ill of them too. Confront them directly. 动作 Really? Okay. Protector of Bing and Late Han entered the capital to answer to a plea to help from He Jin, only to take advantage of the situation and seize power. A cruel leader who replaced the emperor and moved the capital. He was eventually killed by Wang Yun and Liu Bu. Alright. Your violence and greed makes you destined for tyranny. Get out there and make everyone bow to your will. Oh shit. Play as Dong Zhuo, review results again. Okay, maybe we can go and make a custom officer. Let's see how complicated it is. When I played this as a kid, I made my entire family basically in this. But I don't, if I remember, you can just make like an unlimited abilities character, so it's a little weird. Because there's like no limit, so if I remember, it doesn't have points, so you can't like make a nice balanced character. Fu Rui An, that's my Chinese name. Rui An. Fu Rui An, gender male, birth year. So this is important, depending on what year you are born, determines what scenarios you can play in. So you don't want to be 50. I usually just make myself like 18 at the beginning. Let's just do that. Lifespan 99 years. Father. I don't remember if you. I think you have to pick one. Individual, personal, domestics, battle, tactics, duel. These are just their abilities. If I remembered, you could have picked somebody who. If I remember, I used to always pick Gong Sun Zan. Let's just. I don't know. Tao Qian is pretty old. Let's just pick Tao Qian. No mother, no spouse, close friend. Let's not have a close friend. Okay. Portrait. I always used this portrait when I was a kid, but there's extra ones you can unlock too as you go, if I remember. I don't remember which one is kind of nice. I kind of like a balance. I like this guy actually. I like the black and red. I like a balance between like. Oh, I also used to use this one. This guy with the beard. I'm gonna pick this dude this time. So here's the thing. I think you can just make this whatever you want. Yeah, and so you can literally just make the best person available. What I like to do is I try to just make myself average, so I'm not like ridiculous. And if I remember, you can also upgrade a lot of your features as you go. Give myself some bad ones. Let's do something like this. Let's keep it balanced. I don't want to be ridiculously overpowered, but I want to have like some things I can improve as I keep going. Yeah, let's do this. It's a nice little balance. It's not too ridiculous. 4 skills. Oh shit, I don't remember this kind of stuff. Leader, I guess. Oh yeah, it's random too. Watch. If you. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, but you can hit this random button. So the ones that are really good, if I remember, are missile. That's really good in battle. You haven't like okay, so the blue top ones are for like things you do for the country or like the city. So they're like jobs. The red one in the second tier, missile, that one, that's for battles. Blunder, stun, entice, confuse. Those are for blunder, stun. Those are also battle abilities, but they're not attacks, I think. And then those like gray or those like orangey gray ones, shout, scare. Those are, man, those must be dueling things. And then the yellowy ones, plead, that's I think in debates. And warlord, hero, admiral, spy, I can't remember what those are. So really, I guess let's take versatile. I just want to make sure I get missile because it's so damn good. Ay. But I kind of want a debating one too. So a missile with any debate would be good. Let's just try and get a missile, replead, refute. All right, so we have all the abilities, except for like domestic abilities and the last one. I don't know. Oh, let's just do it. Psyche, ambitious, spontaneous, heroic. It's ambitious. Timid. Likes alcohol. I guess likes. It's personality. Cool. Interest. Collecting. Desire. Average. All right. There's our hero. Cancel without saving. No. Save office data. Format now. Yes. Okay. Creating common data on the memory card. Now saving. I love that old school. I love these old school effects and sounds. Even though it's 2004, 2005, some of the sound effects still feel like they're right out of PlayStation 1. Alright, let's go to 184. We have to load our officer. Here he is. Okay. So we don't have to assign ourselves to a force. We can be free, and that means we just run around and do whatever we want. And that's what I really love about this game. That's the best part of this game. So you don't have to serve anybody. You can just literally do whatever you want. You can start your own faction if you want. You can be someone else's bitch and like serve them and do what they want you to do. I guess if you all mode historical. Should we do historical first? I don't know how long this is gonna play out. Maybe we just do fictional just for the fun of it. Well, there's no events then, huh? Alright, let's do historical first, just the first playthrough. Dual, debates, vibration, audio, stereo, messages, confirm, tutorials, yeah, just for now, sound effects, reports, detailed, animation, normal, screen. Okay, everything looks good. We are free, yes, begin. The Way of Peace was a religion founded by Zhang Jiao. Zhang Jiao was a wizard with strange powers, such as the ability to heal illness with magic talismans, and thus he came to be loved by many people. His following continued to grow, and eventually he decided it was his duty to save the people from the corruption of the imperial government. All across the land, people began to shout, "The time of the Han has ended! Long live the Yellow Turbans!" Every day, I see more and more people wearing yellow scarves. The yellow turbans are clearly growing in strength and numbers. Traveler, yes, but how long do you think this will last? What do you mean? Oh shit, I skipped one. I wonder if the other warlords will begin mobilizing their armies. If that the yellow turban followers are spread throughout the land, this battle could take a while. It was just as Fu Reian had figured, and soon the flames of war spread throughout the country. This event, which later became known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion, brought great change to the land. In the face of this rebellion, a new generation of heroes rose up to answer the call of battle. Hello, old man. I think you've seen around here before. Is this the first time you visited this place? This is my first time. You're probably not used to talking to people yet. Let me tell you a little blah 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 blah. Some people are boring to listen to, yes? If you want to ignore them, hold down the H button for speed through their messages. Windows. Of course, you'll go too fast to read. I doubt even your eyes would be able to keep up. That could pose a problem. I wouldn't want to miss something important by accident. But there's the beauty of it. Even if you miss something, you can review what was said by pressing the L3 button. Oh. The L3 button, eh? Thank you, old man. That's some very useful information. If you wish, I could offer some advice on how to walk around the city. Okay, tell me what you know. To visit facilities within a city, choose one of the following command headings: government, military, or civilian. And a facility's image has a if facility's image has a symbol representing a person attached to it, it means there are one or more people at the facility. There are 3 types of this symbol: red, green, and yellow. The one on the left represents a person targeted by either your current orders or request. Center symbol represents either your spouse or those with whom you've sworn an oath. All other people are represented by the symbol on the right. Special facilities are also added to cities as they grow larger in scale. The home facility is only available in your home city. You can also view your home city's simplified information by pressing L1 and R1. If you want more detailed information about the city, select it through the city information option accessible with the O button. The wait command makes time pass more quickly, and if you want to exit a city, press the triangle button. I see, you have the thanks of Fu Reian. Am I right in thinking you have yet to find a force to serve? If you're looking to commit if you're looking to commit to a force, go to a city's castle. Sovereigns are often looking for good vassals. If you want to start a rogue army, go to your home and choose declare. You need gold and a private unit though. Go to the tavern and fulfill requests to stock up on gold. You can hire a private unit at the tavern too. You might also want to befriend some officers who want to join you when you declare your army. One last thing, how about leaving the city briefly to observe the land outside? Leave the city. Alright, I will do that. Well, I too shall continue my stroll. Farewell. Bye-bye. Is it your first time traveling, leaving the city? Isn't it? May I offer some guidance? Yes, I would be grateful for your help. Let's begin with how to move. To select a destination on the line directly, press the triangle button to cancel the command menu. A cursor will appear. Place it where you would like to go and hit X. If your destination is a city, when you arrive, you can select whether or not you would like to enter. If you would like to talk to another officer traveling on the map, put the cursor on the officer and press the X button. If the officer is far away, you will head in that direction. When a city and character are in the same place, a list from which you can select your exact destination appears. If you want to see beyond the edge of the screen, you can scroll freely with the right analog stick. You can return to the screen to your own position with the L1 button. While the cursor is displayed, you can call back a command menu by pressing the triangle button. That makes sense. Next, I'll tell you about the commands. Select city, base, or troop. Choose a specific destination on the map from a list. Yo, Makahi, what's up? Shortcuts allow you to register cities that you visit often. Select Edit under Shortcut to register up to 5 different cities. If you select Recent, you can access a list of the 5 cities you've been to most recently. Those are useful hints. Use Shortcut for cities I often visit, or Recent for cities I've been to lately. Use Wait to stand while time passes more quickly. If you want to cancel a move or waiting around, hit the triangle button. If the speed setting has not been set to fastest, you can speed up movement and waiting periods by holding down the X button. Okay, bye-bye. So, you can't zoom out, and the map is a little crowded. One thing I really love about this game that doesn't exist in Total War is these gates. These gates are like so nice. They make Hugo Gate, Hejin. So this is Luoyang. And then over here is like a gate, Hulao Gate. That's really famous gate. You can build little camps and stuff on these little triangle areas. Guandu. So you can build like camps or little like bonuses if your army is nearby, or you can stop and rest to get reinforcements. So like there's all these little plots of land. There's like a huge gap of nothingness in this area. Yeah, you can eventually like hold down most of this stuff down here. If I remember, some of these cities open up later too. I can't quite remember. Anyway, the other weird thing about this is like Sun Jian starts with a ridiculous amount of officers. Doesn't show right now, and so does Cao Cao when he arrives. So the game's a little unbalanced. There's a later scenario you can get where it's just like all officers are on the map somewhere. Everybody controls one city, but basically it's always going to be Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Yuan Shao. And they obey because they just start with so many more officers, and more officers literally means like more actions. So it's pretty tough to win. So let's see. Chang'an is owned by, I think, Hejin. So let's go down somewhere where there isn't anybody else, like Changsha. What's this? Wuling. Let's go down to Wuling. 12 days. Okay, let's go. So here's us moving. Go through the gate. You don't have an army. It's fine. There's a way to speed this up. Yeah, X button. Traveler, I heard that people with high fame find treasures more often, every day almost. That's very nice. All right, enter Wuling. Yes. So now what do? You have to like do jobs and stuff to like make money, and eventually you can have your own army. These are different parts of the city. It doesn't really have any advantage for the player if you're not in a faction. So basically, you just go to the tavern. You've ever been to a facility before? Shall I explain the facilities for you? Yes. Give me some information. Each facility's commands are displayed at the screen's left. Press down or up the directional button to scroll through them. Some commands branch out to subcommands. Press left or right through them. See X to continue. Confirm selection. To exit a facility, simply press the triangle button. Remember though, every time you exit a facility, an entire day will elapse. I see. Those are the most basic things I need to remember. Now let me tell you about Observe, a command that's available in most facilities. You see, just observing the people will tell you all sorts of things. You might obtain useful information or discover free offices. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Welcome. We always like to see new faces. Shall I tell you about the tavern? Sure. Yes, tell me what you know. You can perform Observe, Banquet, Personal Unit, agitate, disrupt, and requests at the tavern. Agitate. You can agitate at this tavern. If you have the host skill, hold a banquet to raise your friendship with other officers. If none attend, your fame will rise instead. No one attended your party. Wow, what a loser. We all know him. Free officers can use the personal unit command to establish and train a personal unit. That's me. A lot of info about the city passes through the tavern, making it the ideal place for using tactics. Agitate lowers city order. Rumor lowers officer loyalty, and disrupt worsens relations between forces. Ooh, however, if you are just a vassal, you need the warlord skill to be in order to use these tactics here. Now, I'll leave the part about requests up to someone a little more knowledgeable. Goodbye. Thank you for your help. Nobleman. Alright then, I'll teach you what you need to know about requests. With the requests command, you undertake jobs posted by citizens and are rewarded if you complete them. In addition to this reward, some requests raise your fame and any related experience. When you have completed a request, report back to the tavern where it was assigned to you. Even if you fail, you have to report that before you can accept a new request. I failed! Important requests are only entrusted to those with high fame. The nature of requests varies by area. You might learn more about this by using the observe command. I should remember that. If you have the time, I urge you to undertake requests for the sake of the people. Thank you. Alright, let's observe. There's nothing nice to buy in Wuling. What a boring town. Information acquired regarding Wuling's specialty. Nothing. Okay, requests. So here you can like do this stuff, and it's based on these different experiences that you have. So I can actually like look at myself somehow. Self, yeah. So leadership, warrior, abilities, skills, experience, records, individual, private unit, biography. Son of Tao Qian, a skilled leader who contributed to many victories, served no one, committing himself only to intellectual studies while living in Chang'an. Oh, nice. I think that updates too as you do more stuff. Let's do settle dispute. Lord Fu Ruian, there is a fight at the market. Please stop it before it gets out of hand. Yes, I accept. I knew I could count on you. I'll be waiting for your report. This is the first request you've accepted. Would you like me to tell you more about requests? Yes, go ahead. Of course, you haven't forgotten what your request is, have you? Well, even if you have, you can press the L2 button at any time for details, except for right now. On your orders and requests. Okay, there it is. Settle dispute 29, incomplete. Go to Wuling's market. After completing requests, it's vital you report the results in the time limit, even if you failed. If you accept a request but don't do it before the deadline passes, your fame will drop, and slightly so. Ever slightly so. If you want to abandon a request without completing it, just go back to the tavern where you accepted it and select requests. Again, of course, this will also hurt your precious fame. So whether I succeed or fail, I must report before the deadline. You got it! Oh, another customer just walked in. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Let's go to the market. So here is the market. First time visit the market. Shall I show you around? Sure. Yes, please do. You can observe, trade, buy, sell food to the market. Use trade to raise the city's trade level and increase its monthly income. If you raise your budget, you'll get better results performing the domestic commands, farm, trade, tech, repair, and order. If you have the trade skill, you can extend the execution time period to get better results. It works just like the farm, tech, repair, and order skills. Okay. In the skills of these areas, first raise your experience high enough. When any hazard order drops whenever they perform domestic commands. Well, except for order, of course, but careful not to let order drop too low. And if an officer who you're good friends with happens to be in the same facility when you perform a domestic command, he just might offer to help you out. When vassals or free officers execute domestic commands without being ordered to do so, this raises their fame. The city's ruler can also use buy food and sell food. Be careful though, because the value of food changes every month. That's about all I can tell you about the market. You have my thanks. No problem at all. Goodbye. Bye-bye. At Wuling's market, you see a couple of men yelling at each other. I'm telling you, I paid for this. Really? Then why does it look exactly like something that was stolen from my store a few days ago? Okay, there's no need to yell. Let's talk this out. Shall I teach you how to hold a debate? Sure. Oh, the debates are weird. It took me a long time when I was a kid to figure this out.